Good evening and welcome back. I'm Teddy and you are listening to Night Talk. I am coming. Let me just pull my headphones off because I can't really hear anyway, except when I'm playing the music. But I am back here in the bear cave. I am at my location, but my main computer has been pulled away from the wall, everything disconnected. So I am hooked up to my modem on my laptop and I'll do the very best that I can tonight. Let me know that the sound is good. I'm holding the mic. Let's see if I can put it in a place where I don't have to move it around. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. This be different. Kind of not in the most comfortable position here. Trying to get, I'm not sitting in my chair. I'm kind of, uh, let me, I'm trying, guys. Okay, this is live, right? Let's see. How are we going to do this? As I mentioned, finally they've gotten down to the lower level and they're getting ready to start painting. So that's why everything is pushed off of the walls and covered up. And yeah, okay. So perhaps tomorrow I will, they will at least put me back to the position where, I can broadcast from at least where I have my computer set up here. All right, let me know if the sound is good. And I don't even have my mouse. Um, so let's see. Hang on, guys. All right, so you hear me kind of like moving around. I'm sitting, now I'm sitting on my floor in my lower level because all of these chairs are covered up in plastic and even, by my bar stools, all of those are covered too. So I'm doing my best. Sound is good. All right. So what's going on? What is going? I'm not even going to play like I don't even think I'm going to try to move things around here. Although, wait a minute. Let me see. I do want to try one thing. Let me know if you can hear the sound of music at all here in just a second. It's crazy. All right. Can you hear any music playing? I don't want to put the headset on, but I know I have music playing, but I'm not sure if I have the right tab open. So just let me know if you hear any music. It should be no music. Okay. That's because I don't have the tab. I just have okay. We don't need any music. All right now. All right. So no clocks ticking, no nothing. Just the screen right now. So I don't have to, do any other adjustments. Yeah. So, except try to get myself adjusted where I'm sitting. Yeah. There we go. Maybe. Turn this down. This is live, and so what you're listening to me right now is I'm trying to get myself comfortable sitting here on this floor. I mean, there is carpet, but I'm my back is leaning up against a wall here, and I've got I'm sitting here in my like exercise pants, just stretch pants, and with my legs crossed. I feel like I'm in, you probably don't even remember this. So when I was growing up, we had gym classes. We always had like exercise or something like that. I'm sure they have it now. And we learned that we had, to sit in, wherever your place was on the floor in the gym. Does anyone remember that? When you would go to the gym, So that's kind of what I feel like, that I'm sitting here on the floor in gym and with my legs. Do you remember that? Baby Juju says, to be a fly on the wall. Yeah. Yeah, I have on my, like I said, I've got on my stretch pants and a, just it's, I guess you could call it a t-shirt, but it's, kind of a stretch t-shirt to go with the little stretch pants. and I'm wearing a cap. Yep. So, be careful. I better be careful. Make sure that everything is set up properly so I don't have a camera slip. I don't know. I think this is so funny. But it is to me anyway. Yeah. I am human. You guys have seen me, right? Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah, I have on a little cap, and I had on my gym shoes because I come in from the outside. I had walked my dog because it was warm. Yeah, it warmed up today. And so, yeah, I'm coming in from the outside, maybe about, half an hour or more. And yeah. So now you've really caught me. I'm like so relaxed and just who I am, right? All right. So no music, just conversation. I did hear that someone was shouted me out on their station hit. And I heard it was kind of hilarious. Does anybody know about that? Does anybody know about that? I think it was called Happy Monday, Teddy. Yeah. And I heard a little bit of it. And I did kind of laugh a little bit. It was some of it was pretty funny. Yeah. Oh boy, I wasn't the one that cash apped. I had no idea any of that was going on at all. Yeah, but I was sent a little message and I thought, oh, okay. Yeah. What else is going on that I notice? And today I've been super super busy, like all day until like late this afternoon. I mean, I've been busy, but I had actual like appointments and things all day, things to do. Yeah, baby Juju said a cash app. Let me turn this heater my way. Hang on. It's kind of like I wonder who was that? Who did that? I tell you. And suddenly, a number of videos also I hear disappeared. Now, like I've said, I didn't listen, nor did I even take the time. Honestly, I didn't even download that. I didn't care. So when I told you guys it was over 100 videos, I think it's like something, they must have cut it by about a third. Maybe they're in the 60s now. So I have no idea what happened. I had nothing to do with it at all. Yeah. What is this? Latoya says, tell us a story. Please. Bedtime story. I gotta come up with I didn't think about a story that I wanted to tell you tonight, although I can always come up with something. So let me think if, that's what I want to do. Of course, because I'm like kind of, right now, I said I better not come on too long. And the way everything is situated right now, because then I'm just going to feel like too comfortable. Like I might forget that I'm on my broadcast. I'm not going to forget, but what I mean is I'm just so relaxed, like sitting here on the floor. Like I might forget and think that I'm on a telephone call with a friend or something. and and just start, you know, talking about a lot of things, which I could talk about, and but I don't want to get too personal. No, 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 because all the time someone's listening, right? Do you hear any type of echo in the background? Because again, I'm holding the mic and moving around a little bit. Got my little space heater. Guys, if you could see me, really, I'm literally uh, sitting on my floor. Yeah. Well, at least it's, it's carpeted and it's clean. It is. But it's, a lot of things are covered up. Yeah. I can't wait until it's done so that maybe I can show you guys. It's like I want to pull the cover off of this this laptop view so you could at least see something. I mean, I have turned a camera on and pointed it in my like office before because that was captured, right? Yeah, I've done it maybe a few times. Yeah, all told. Yeah. And then when that happened, of course, it was captured and it was posted on a video, and then it became content about either my picture that I had hanging on the wall, or my piano, or, this or that, my lamps, and anything. Yeah. Yeah. But let me see if I can see these comments. Move this laptop over here. Oh, they were reaching. Okay, let's see if I can put this. Let's see if I can put it up. Baby Juju says, yeah, they were reaching. Yes, even mentioned in that same video that has since been deleted that I had, bodies hidden in my basement. Can you imagine that? I mean, this individual is, again, if you knew the history and had the videos like I do, and the pictures and posts that I have, and I've mentioned this before, they have an affinity for horror film and everything that goes along with it. Because when they first came on to YouTube, it was a lot of symbolism, and that was very dark. So it's always been very dark with this individual, and it's always been a form of to strike, I think, fear and terror in individuals, because that is the genre, horror. That's what horror is about. Let me take your comment down. It is to make one afraid. And so they use horror used and still do to cause fear, and I think maybe this is a form, it could be a form of escapism for them. Like a fantasy of theirs. So they might play out their fantasy with these characters, these horror characters. Yeah. Yeah. And a number of people that are associated with them also are into horror film. At least 3 others that are affiliated with them like horror. Yeah. I could, I just loved it. I would love to show these receipts, but again, they would accuse me of either making something up or harassing someone. But you see, the receipts that I have that contain these pictures, a number of them have my, our hashtag to me, to Unwind with Teddy. Yeah. So I couldn't possibly, if I posted them, I couldn't be harassing them because it was created to terrorize or make me fearful or just to, attack me in that way. Yeah. And the reason that I know there are others who are into the horror genre like they are is because they were on the party line. Yeah. They were part of the string of conversations. So that's how I know. And then that can be, well, people can believe it or not. I could just call it out, but I don't have to. Yeah. Not the party line. Yeah, it was a I've told you guys, and I don't make it up. As a matter of fact, I talked about it. It really began when Charisma. What is the Charisma the model? Is it still like that, or Charisma? It used to be Tales from the Cult. Well, someone in this group created a number of fake pages, social pages, social media account. And that's how I really came to learn about who some of these folks were, because they were on that part of that group that would post things, very, very negative things, harmful things about Tales from the Cult. And yeah. So it's a certain group of people, and they've been together for some time. It's the same group of people. that are consistent with it. It was the same group of people that also posted, shared things about Nosy Ho Live, and created these impersonation. That's what it would be. So they could try to call them fan pages, but they were very, very dark and negative. And this is what the group of people they enjoyed doing. Is, they'd share posts and, poke fun and say, things that were not so nice. And, led by their leader, who would post things. And it was just kind of shocking to find out that, again, people that I've never talked about, to learn that they were part of this chain, I'll call it, this group. Yeah. And this group had both men and women in the group. Still is part of the group. And I just, kind of wonder how do all these people, get together? And I mentioned that and I showed you the other day that someone was in contact back in 2019 even. I didn't even go back even further than that. I guess I could have. But I wanted to see how far it might go. And I really think people have been around and have been sharing, just sharing information and or, chatting or whatever for some time before they appeared on YouTube. Yeah. I really think so. Yeah. What is this? What is this? Is that what it's called now? Is that what she calls herself now? Let's see. Vicky. I'm not even looking at the chat. Let's. Carmazon? Like karma? Okay. Because it was, I'm kind of sitting far back from my... Is that what she calls herself? No? Is that yes? I'm like so out of the loop. Yeah, I know. The last time, she has like a podcast, and I know she has a YouTube channel. And I've seen, maybe a handful of her podcasts, which I think she does a pretty good job. She's a good speaker, broadcast. Yeah. Yeah, she's not difficult to listen to. No. But anyway, as I was saying, and you see, I'm just, now I might get too comfortable and start just talking. So I better cut this off. Yeah, she's pressing forward too. Yeah. And she's doing a pretty good job of it. That, at least the last time that I could see. So good for her. Yeah. Oh, you guys might get tired of me saying this, but yes, today, this afternoon, one more subscriber dropped. Yeah. And what I did is I pulled, like we can pull reports, if you want to do through a certain time period, dates and all that. I can see when this kind of pattern started, one each day, one. Yeah. I can't explain how I think it might be happening, but I don't think it's just like it's too much of a pattern. It's too definitive. One. Yeah. I don't know. YouTube will say that nobody can really do anything to your channel or manipulate anything. But if you do a little research, that's not really the case. Things can be manipulated. Mm-hmm. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I still have the video where she, stated about the SEO that she could do it where if someone searched for Unwind with Teddy, she could set it up that she would come up in the ranking before Unwind with Teddy. So it was kind of like a salvo in a way saying that, yeah, this is what I can do to you. Yes, this is what I can do to your business. And she said it. Mm-hmm. And then at that time, she said, but maybe kind of like I wouldn't, but I could. But now I think it has happened. Yes. And tomorrow would be the deadline for a response. Mm-hmm. So we will see. I don't think I'm going to get a response. And I'm just hoping, as everybody knows, the first time that I sent out the complaint and the summons, though I think she received it, it wasn't served in the way that would be proper. Let's just say that. It wasn't signed for. You remember, Ben, if you can, the card is there, the green certified receipt. And you can see that this person in the office there in Delaware just, printed their name. Ben. Yeah, BENN. Yeah, Ben. Whoever Ben is. Yeah. But this time it was served. As far as I know, the documents are there, and I'm just, if she doesn't respond, then that will be, I can't do it until the 21 days have passed, that I can then file again for default and for the clerk, and then wait and then file for default judgment. So I'm hoping this time that will be the case, because based on the previous one, well, that was set aside. Okay? Yeah. And so the first group of subpoenas that I sent out, there were 2 that were not, they didn't respond. And I've been like quite busy to, it's not just busy, but I've had to step back for myself until I can get her properly served. Once that happens, then I will feel more comfortable. Let's just say I could could have sent out additional subpoenas. But once I learned that information, I just, decided, let me wait. Yeah. So that will happen. I'm expecting this time. Yeah. And I'm not, and I'm not going to say too much either, because I can't give everything away. What my plans are. Okay, so now I've warmed up in this corner with this heater. Oh. If you hear me moving around, if you are just now joining me, I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. And I'm broadcasting from my laptop. And I am sitting in my lower level on the floor. Yep, because I wanted to be near. I had to connect the Ethernet cable up to this, my modem here in my lower level. Yeah, because I had to have things moved around for a minute. Yeah. Let me put up my email. There it is. You can email me right now at unwinewithteddy@gmail.com. Baby Juju says, oh yeah, I remember that video. Yeah. There's lots of videos. There's a lot of videos. Yeah. And, I have a website, but I haven't really posted anything too much on my website. There might be just a couple of things. I gotta pay that some attention. Yeah, that might be a place. But again, my priorities right now for certain things that I've had to do in my personal life, they've taken, that's my priority right now. And you could probably tell. I've been spending a lot of time away from YouTube because I'm doing other things. Yeah. And getting some things in place. Yeah. Okay. Let me see if I should check. Yes, take care of your business. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to look. It's something. You know, it would really be interesting as a story. I guess you know what? I can't give away my story because people might take that idea. I better hold off. Let me. You see, I was getting ready just to sound off here. No, take my idea. Yeah. Yes, baby Juju said you can relax comfortably once you remodel. Yes. Oh, this project. Mm-hmm. It's getting close. It's getting wrapped up. Mm-hmm. And once I finish some things on the inside, there are a few things I would like to do on the outside as well. But it's mostly inside. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That I'm making, some changes. Let's see. Oh, so I was going to say, all right, so Ben, this time, no, it wasn't Ben. And if you had access to Pacer, you could see the document of the process server who delivered the documents this time and made sure that they got, names and everything. All, was done all legally according to the laws of Delaware, I think. So I'm just hoping that's the only thing I can do. I can't say it until I don't get anything, until I get past this hurdle. Yeah. But yeah, this time it was a woman with the first and last name. Yeah. Yeah. There is more than one person that is employed at the Delaware Registered Agent there in Dover, Delaware. As a matter of fact, let's just say this particular location, they receive a lot of activity from process servers. So I've learned, I'll just say rumors, okay? Yeah, so, um, yeah, process servers in and around that area are quite familiar with 8 the Green Street. Yeah. There must be a lot of businesses hiding out here in Delaware. Or have, some legal thing. Uh, okay, so now, okay, so let me see. Let's see how comfortable I can get here. um, so Elon Musk and a Doge, right? Department of Government Efficiency, right? And so Elon and his group of now 100, he's gotten over 100 people that are looking into different, governmental agencies throughout. They're doing it as a government, not just one agency, that they're looking at, or department, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. And he had someone asked him in an interview recently, who are these people that he's hiring? And he says many of them, they come, from the IT world and also finance. Okay. So he has, some really smart folks who are very, very familiar with, technology and information processing and AI and all of this. And he's been uncovering, with his group, lots and lots of, what do they say, waste, fraud, and abuse in, different, throughout the government. Let's just say different agencies. And one is this USAID, right? And it appears that, lots of money was just, given, millions of dollars to these, I'll just say organizations, for various things. And some things I wouldn't want, now that people are finding out, I wouldn't want my money, tax money, going towards some of these projects or organizations. I'm not talking about those that are really charitable, but different projects and things. But anyway, just imagine if that kind of power could be used to, throughout not just the government. I wonder would it ever be like that, where someone would come in and expose waste, fraud, and abuse of, different, let's just say, I don't know if they could, because of, like freedom of speech and laws and everything. But I think more and more with what's going on with social media, people are beginning to see the harm that some have caused and are causing, with AI and fraud and abuse and all of that. Yeah. So just imagine if some of that could be exposed. Like, just snatch the covers off of it. People would be up in arms. They would be. Yeah. So, wow. I've been on 50 minutes. No music, just conversation. Just really relaxed. Yeah. Who is this? Hang on. What is this? Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, Vicky Black says a lot of crooks. Yeah, there is a lot going on in this world. Yeah. And another thing that they're uncovering is these tunnels that have been, created to move various drugs and money and weapons, and that the cartels uses between, like Mexico and the U.S. And the how I heard about it is because there was a vote on, trying to get support, more money to look in to stopping it. Yeah. And on both sides, they were supporting, and there was one lone wolf. I'll just say, which I'm surprised. She's from Detroit. She's a congresswoman, Talib, and from Dearborn, and she voted against it. She was only one of 400, I think, like more than 430, which that's why the story came up. Why she would hold off on not voting for it. But yeah, it's a lot going on in politics, but I haven't been talking, a whole lot about it on YouTube. hmm But I'll get back to it. I talk about some of it, but I am aware of more things that go on, but I don't talk about. I don't necessarily talk about it on my channel. With politics, but there's a lot of interesting things that are worth noting, I should say. hmm so what time is it? It's 10:40. All right, let me see why. I can't. I'm checking on something. I told you guys I was waiting on a response here. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. I'm like super cautious. I don't have my mouse, and I'm on my laptop, and I don't want to hit the wrong button. Yeah. Check too many things out before I, end up putting something up that I don't want to be shown. Yeah. Anything else? All right. So I hit a button and I knocked myself off of stream here for just a moment. Yeah. But I'm bare. Let's see. Thank you. Take your time, Teddy. Did you guys enjoy last night? The music? Tina Marie? Yeah. If you didn't get a chance, check it out on my channel. Okay. But I think I'm going to wrap this up. And yeah. Will I come back in the morning? I tried this morning. It just didn't happen. Yeah. So, unless I'm like this in the morning, it's not going to happen. Yeah. I'll be glad when it's finished. That way I can move things back into place. Yeah. Anything else before I say good night? Yeah, I know I could say something else. That would be totally new and different. Great commentary. Good night, Teddy. And my biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies and the honey bears. Please hit the like on your way out. Follow me on all social media. But now it's time to say good night. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.